Hey guys, welcome back to Tools on a Budget. Today we're going to take a closer look at the Hercules half-inch impact wrench. This is not the Ultra one. This is just their entry-level one. Well, not entry-level, but this is the lower power one. This one's rated for 1,200 foot-pounds breakaway torque. So that's kind of like the Milwaukee, the nut busting, how they rate them. This is a 4-mode selector, so you have low, medium, high, and then auto. The auto is just once it detects any type of resistance, it'll slow it down so you don't have the lug nuts flying off or whatever. Does have auto shut off mode, prevents from over tightening, and then bolt removal mode, more control when you're breaking it away. So it's actually a pretty handy mode, especially for lug nuts. I like to do auto, so once it feels resistance, you let go on them, and then you just torque them down the right way. Whatever the car calls for. So let's take a look at the back. It says it comes with a powerful 3-speed brushless motor, provides more torque, more runtime, and more durability than brush motors. That's pretty true so far. Remember guys, it claims 1,200, but reality you're not gonna get probably close to that. This is probably like on a hot bolt. But don't get me wrong, everybody, even Milwaukee, DeWalt, they all use the same type of terminology. But this is pretty good bang for your buck. I seen somebody take it apart, and the quality was, I believe it was reminiscent of the 2763, the old Milwaukee, how they're built, which is pretty good. I will take it apart in a different video so you guys can see that as well. And today what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it up against the little brother, the bauer high torque, and we're going to do some lag bolts to see which one, to see how they do, see which one's a little bit stronger. This one, I'm expecting this one to win, just because they don't want Bauer undercutting this one, I'm guessing. But you never know, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be after I finish showing you guys this and unboxing it. And I did buy this on eBay. I did get a good deal on it. It was like $104 shipped, I think. But here you guys go. It says mode 1 is for the small bolts, 0 to 570 RPM and up to 1,000 impacts per minute. And then the mode 2 is 0 to 1150 RPM and up to 1820 impacts per minute. And then mode 3 is just full RPM, which is 0 to 1700 and up to 2400 impacts per minute. And then this one's just the auto mode, like I told you guys. So it is a brushless motor with has a smart intelligent electronic communication. It just means it's prevents probably from overheating the tool and stuff like that. They do want you to use this with extended performance batteries. I don't have that. I just have a 5 amp, so we're gonna go with that, see how it performs with that. I do plan on getting like a 12 amp hour. They're pretty cheap, so I'm gonna probably get one of those and see if it does any difference with it, because I do have a higher runtime battery for my Milwaukee, and I can compare this with the Milwaukee as well. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and open it. Like I said, I did buy this. It was not, supposedly it wasn't used, but who knows about that, but it was a good deal anyway. So here it is. So you do get a manual and a belt clip. I don't know anybody who might use the belt clip on this thing. I don't really think it's feasible to hold it from your belt, but hey man, to each their own. If somebody has use for it, I'm sure glad they're gonna be glad to have it. So there you guys go. Feels pretty good in the hand. Looks pretty good as well. A lot of overmolding here where you might drop it and break the bearing. Yes, they do have a bearing right here, so it's well protected there. I would have liked more protection here, because these do get really scratched up easily. But I mean, they did good. They copied the original Milwaukee style, so those are pretty good tools. This one's the battery fitment's pretty tight, so I don't think you're gonna get battery wobble on this. Who knows? And it does have sort of like an Ingersoll Rand angle. Like it's not completely like the Bauer is just straight. This one has a little bit of a, I want to say like a 15-degree tilt. See what mode it's on. So that's mode 1. Mode 2. And here's mode 3. Yeah, it does sound pretty good. I'm gonna do a torque, not a torque test, because I have nothing that I can torque with this. Like I said, I'm in the process of ordering some. I'm getting like a 3/4 inch torque wrench, and then I'm gonna order some bigger bolts, and I'm gonna try to find a way to torque them without breaking the table I have now. If I have to reinforce it, that's fine. But as of right now, I have nothing I could torque against. But I can do a lag bolt challenge to get from this to the Bauer, to give us somewhat of an idea of how it performs. So yeah, guys, let me get the Bauer out. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I got out the Bauer, and let's go ahead and do a really quick little size comparison here. The Hercules is about 1/2 inch longer. So that pretty much kills my assumption that this is a rebranded Hercules. And I watched a video of somebody take this one apart, and I did notice that the internals of this and this are quite different. This one has a whole different switch and layout, and has like a ribbon cable. Even the hammer mechanism is different. So I was wrong in assuming that this is just a rebranded Hercules. It's not. It's still a decent tool, but it's not just a rebranded Hercules. That's probably why they were able to offer this at a much lower price. And actually, this one's more compact. If these hit relatively around the same hardness, like if they hit just about the same, then this is a much better deal than this. But we don't know that till we find out. I'm assuming this one's gonna hit harder because they don't want this to encroach on the Hercules line. I'm just assuming, but yeah, let's go ahead and do a lag bolt test, and stay tuned for that.
3.
Fully charged. Fully charged. Three, two, one. So round 2. Fully charged still. Fully charged. 3, 2, 1.
Three.
2763 M18 versus Hercules high torque. Fully charged. Three, two, one. Milwaukee takes it. All right, guys, so there you go. As you saw, the Hercules did do pretty good. Kept up with the Milwaukee. The Milwaukee did do a little bit better. And keep in mind, this is the first gen. This is the 2763. If it was the 2767, this one would have easily beat this one. But these things do put out quite a bit of power, especially for the price. This one has me pretty, like this is like an unbelievable deal. It's unheard of to get a high torque for this price, especially with the coupon. Like I said, you guys will probably end up getting this for like $100. At that price, is, you know, it's a no-brainer. It's well built. And yeah, this Hercules is also pretty good. It's I haven't taken it apart, so I'm not 100% sure how the build quality is. I'm pretty sure it's pretty good, because I'm assuming they give you the 5-year warranty for a reason. They don't want a lot of premature failures and stuff. And they are hoping a lot slip by. Like, let's say you buy it, you don't really use it, you just put it away. They're hoping for a lot of those too. But ideally, they do want it to at least last the 5 years. They don't want to, you know, bleed money on these. And yeah, it kept up. It did pretty good. It did lose out to the Milwaukee, but it did beat out the Bauer. And yeah, it does what it's supposed to do for the price. Especially with everything going up in price nowadays, it's hard to get a good deal. Like, I've seen the 2767 up to like $270, almost $300. And this one for $129, and this one's $159 or $179, depends on the sales that's going on around the time. And if you do use a coupon, you're gonna get a good deal on either of these. I would recommend any of these two. If you're already in the Bauer, it makes sense to get the Bauer. If you're in the Hercules, go ahead and get this one. If you're not in Hercules and you're not in Bauer, I do recommend the Bauer over the Hercules, just because it's so much cheaper to get into this line. The batteries are so inexpensive. All the other tools are so inexpensive. You can just get a great deal by going into this line over this one. But this does offer, this is more for your DIY, and this is more for somebody that wants to work a little bit more on cars. You know, like, let's say you're a mobile mechanic or something. This is gonna be great. Even in a shop environment, this is good enough. This will do pretty much everything you need it to. It's the same as this, you know, like, if this isn't gonna take it off, this one isn't either, and vice versa. This one might be able to get a little bit more, but any bolt that this has trouble with, this one's gonna have trouble with as well. And also the 2767, you might need something a little bit bigger. But yeah, guys, remember, I couldn't really do too much of a torque test, so I just did the lag bolt. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, make sure to let me know. If you did, leave a comment. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and have a great day.